Today is the 10th of January 2010. First raid for me for the new year. It's been a while. Doesn't look to be a lot of people around and it's pretty cold, so I'll probably keep this one short. But let's begin. There he is, my best friend in Scientology. Happy New Year, Martin! Mr. Pollard! How are you, sir? Martin, don't play hard to get with me. You're my best friend in Scientology, Martin. Come on, man. The phone actually ringing? Who knows?
The big gathering thing.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, basically, there's a big one this Saturday coming up. We usually have about sort of 20 to 30 people.
Because I came to like the second one.
Oh, what, March 15th, 2008? Yeah, okay, good man.
There was like loads of people here then.
Yeah, no, I mean, the numbers have declined because, I mean, you're a bit of a channer.
I wanted to come to more of them, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all arranged now, because there were a lot of websites that kind of competed for things. It's now whyweprotest.net for London, anyway.
Is it on the card?
It is, yeah. Okay, it's on the front. So, you know, get involved, mate. It'd be great to have more people.
Do they give you any trouble anymore?
They still they still harass us. I mean, there's still the usual bullshit. I mean, there was an incident, I think, last September where one of them kind of hit a minor. Which we got him admitting on film. Actually, on the card I gave you, why are they dead.info with a list of a lot of people.
From listed from that stuff.
Yeah. So I'll make sure if you're an old-time protester, I won't get your face in it either. But nah.
Actually, my friend CEX was saying he doesn't agree with what you're doing because he thinks if all the religions are just as bad as each other.
Yeah, but Scientology isn't a religion. Yeah. That's the thing, you know. Yeah. I mean, I'm in no way here to religiously persecute people. And the thing is, I always say, I've got no problem with people wanting to be a Scientologist.
Yeah.
I personally think the beliefs are a little bit crazy. If you want to go into it, fine. But, I mean, the most important thing is to try and get both sides of the story. Because there's a lot of crime and there's a lot of abuse this church commits. And I think that people should ultimately be aware of, A, what the religion's about, you know, the higher levels. They shouldn't have to pay hundreds of thousands of pounds to get to that, and also be aware that there's been a lot of abuse inside the church. And at the end of the day, if they look on both sides of the story and they want to become a Scientologist, I will never have a hard go at them. You know?
It works for you, then?
Yeah, no, I'm sure it can work for some people. Although I think it's the early courses perhaps make the most sense, which is how they kind of lure people in, and then as it goes on, people probably think to themselves, God, what's happening here? But they kind of go along with it because it worked for them in the first place. But I don't know. Take it easy, man.
I've been coming to this arcade for years as well, and they're always trying to pull people in free-stress tests.
He's gone. Please say he's gone. Thank God. So yeah. Now this is my good friend Martin. Martin, you are my best friend in Scientology. Hello, Martin. Yay, smiling. And this is pretty much what this org is all about these days. It's basically, well, no, not annoying Martin. It's basically just Martin sitting inside by himself on the computer. I guess not looking at any of the Scientology critical websites either.
On YouTube as well.
Oh, Martin's all over YouTube. Everyone loves Martin. So.
Some my friends.
Then the media attention on Scientology has been more about the kind of conviction of fraud in France. You know, the senator in Australia asking for the inquiry to be launched, the leader kind of being sued, and accounts of ex-Scientologists coming out. So that's what it's been more about. But no, people are aware that Anonymous is still protesting, and we're just trying to raise a bit of awareness. So that's the main thing. Anyway, mate, I'm going to carry on interpolating this guy for a while and leave you to it.
Yeah, I'm going back in where it's warm.
Alright, mate, leave you to it. Take care. You are now passing the cult of Scientology. Please exercise caution. Thank you. Possible side effects include losing all your money. Isn't that right, Martin? Martin, how much money have you got left? Have you given it all to Scientology? What about the Ideal Org program? You're meant to turn every org into an Ideal Org by the end of 2010, Martin. How are you going to do that if you're not recruiting new members for your cult? Martin, you're not KSW. Come on, there's people walking by in the street. They might want to give up their livelihood and free money. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. In other words, Martin, sing along. Martin, why does your church have a fair game policy? Why do you have a disconnection policy, Martin? Come on, Martin, I'm by myself. Why don't you come out and have a chat with me? Are you aware that your leader's been sued in the United States? Thank you very much, sir. You may not have seen me. That was nice. He may not have been an SP, Martin, and you didn't offer him the way to happiness or anything. Come on, Martin. What are you doing? Martin, just so you're aware, I'm not being paid by German psychiatrists. No one's funding Anonymous. Everything you've been told about us is a lie. Do you know how you guys pulled me in, Martin? Would you like to know? Because you offered me one of your tests and I decided to have a little look into it first. That's all I did, Martin. I wasn't here in the beginning. I was just walking down the street and I was offered one of your free stress tests. So I decided to Google Scientology, just as any other member of the public might. And the things I found have prompted me to come out and protest time and time again. And yet you're discouraged from using the internet. They tell you not to look at critical Scientology sites. They tell you that these things are a lie, but they're not a lie, Martin. Not everything on the internet is untrue. You can't deny the hundreds of videos of people with their families broken up, unable to get in touch with the people that they love. KSW by sitting behind a desk. It's a scam designed to make money, set up by a science fiction writer who, by the way, Martin, did die with psych drugs in his blood and did actually request help from the Psychiatric Institute when he left the United States Army. And he was not a decorated war hero, he was not a nuclear physician, he was none of these things. Look into it yourself, Martin. The truth is out there. So why not look on the Free Zone website? Have you heard of free zoners, Martin? Scientologists who don't have to give up their livelihood and money to follow your religion, your so-called religion. But it's not true, Martin. Your church has a disconnection policy, a fair game policy. Why? No. Sort of. Damn, it's cold. Martin, who are you calling? You haven't got anyone to call. How are you going to clear the planet if you're sitting behind a desk, Martin? Although I've got to say, I'm happy that you're not trying to take people into your brainwashing organisation.
Yes, mate. Yes,
good man. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, shit, anyway.
Thank you, sir. Martin, why do the public seem to support members of Anonymous more than they do the Scientologists, eh? Because these people actually read the papers, mate. They watch the news, they see the stories, the things that you're not allowed to do. Does it not seem strange that as a religion would stop you from using the internet? Does it not seem strange that you're not allowed to go out and sort of buy newspapers and read anything critical of Scientology? Does this not seem strange to you? You're meant to be the most enlightened people on the planet, Martin. Martin, who are you calling? Damn, it's cold, it's snowing. Snowing and cold. Martin. Come on, Martin. KSW in the snow. Apply the snow test. Do you honestly believe that one day you're going to go to space and clear other planets? I'm pretty sure that if we ever do come across alien life, or Xenu, yeah? Have you heard of Xenu, Martin? OT3 stuff. Oh, Martin, I don't know if you're aware, but an OT in America has actually killed someone and attempted to commit suicide. He was CEO of a company, a WISE company, W-I-S-E. You know what that means, Martin? Apparently the only non-Scientologist who was working for this man came in one day asking for his paycheck, and in retaliation this operating thetan shot him 3 times in the head and then tried to kill himself. Failed, unfortunately, so there will be some questions that need answering in short time.